With the beginning of the fasting month in India, many Indians and people of Indian origin tend to fast as a mark of their traditional rituals. In fact, various communities tend to fast throughout the year at different points in time. So today we are going to talk about how to fast so that your fasting routine is in compliance or in alignment with your health goals and also your current lifestyle. So traditionally people used to fast with a ritualistic objective in mind and the underlying aim of giving a little break to their digestive system and also to cleanse of their system. But if you were to review how fasting foods were prepared a few years ago, they ended up being a little high in fat, high sugar, or even calorie laden. So it is a good time to review how we can change or tweak these fasting foods to make them compliant with our changing health needs and also keep them in aligned with our health goals. So a few fasting habits that people usually tend to follow, which can be a little of disadvantage to their health, are number one, that they tend to eat heavy meals the previous night. Secondly, on the fasting day, people tend to consume high fat or high sugar or calorie laden meals. Thirdly, we have seen that people tend to skip their exercise routine and so as to conserve energy. So let us now, all these habits tend to result in many problems like acidity, headache, digestive issues like constipation, or even acidity, as I just mentioned, or even a feeling of grogginess and stuff like that. So let us see now a few important pointers as to how we can tweak our fasting habits so as to help us benefit for our health. Firstly, the habit that we tend to see is eating a heavy meal the previous night is of no good, because all these extra calories are going to be deposited as fat and they are of no use on your fasting day. So don't overeat the previous night. Secondly, it is important to stay hydrated. It is very critical that we drink enough water at regular intervals so that all the nutrients that we eat on the fasting day are better transported and better utilized. Also, drinking enough water keeps your gut active and keeps you alert, and also helps you to ward off any headaches or something. Thirdly, it is important to incorporate some light exercise or stay active throughout the day. We often see that people tend to skip their exercise routine because they are fasting. In fact, exercise will help to keep you active, it will keep your gut active and avoid problems like constipation or acidity, and it also helps to release the toxins. And we all know that exercise will help to boost your mood. Now, the most important but the last point is that if we can, with smart planning, tweak our meals or preparations with the same fasting foods that are compliant during fast, we can be better equipped to achieve our health goals. Let's understand this with an example. For example, a savory sama khichdi is better than consuming a sama halwa, which is loaded with fat and sugar. Like that, a sabudana khichdi is only loaded with carbs. So it is a better option would be to consume a kuttu or a buckwheat khichdi. The buckwheat khichdi would give you some protein, some fiber, antioxidants, and in fact, it will also give you some quantities of carbohydrate. Thirdly, rather than munching on fried potato chips that we usually see people munching on fasting days, it's a better option to munch on some roasted makhana or some roasted nuts. It's a good idea to satisfy your sweet cravings with some date or fruit yogurt combination rather than the sweet treats that we usually eat in the form of halwas and stuff like that. Now, these all snacking options of fasting foods are much more nutrient dense, are healthier, and also will help you to stay aligned with your health goals. So you see, small changes that we can make, smart planning changes, meal changes that we can make in your fasting routine can help you to stay aligned not just with your fasting rituals, but also help you keep compliant with your health goals.